Hello, everyone. Hi. Happy
Hey.
Thursday. Happy surprise lunch show. That should have been at noon, but then I didn't remember. Also, I'm just remembering right now that I did not take any ADHD medication today. So, is that part of it? Maybe.
Could be.
But hi, here we are.
We're here now. We're here to tell you about books that are spooky. Some spooky hard, some spooky light. Everything in
Just
between.
Get you prepped for October. October's landing tomorrow. You know, you want to pick some books.
Yep, get in the mood, and you know where you can get most of these books.
Where is that?
That's in stocktrades.com, where you get the best deals. Our great sponsor. They're lovely and fabulous. We're going to have a book that we pick next month. What is it? We don't know yet, but we'll let you know when we know. And you get an extra discount, but they already have great discounts, great prices on your collected editions. Check them out. We got most of our books, I'd say, that we're going to talk about there.
Yeah.
And great packaging, great shipping, lovely customer service, all around fabulous in stocktrades.com.
That's right. So we'll get into it. This will be a little bit of a shorter show than usual because Krista has to go to work.
Yeah.
And I am on my lunch break. So
we're navigating work today. That's what we're doing.
Doing our best. All right. I don't know if you want to start. I can start. How do you
feel? Let's start because someone in the chat already said my first one. So let's grab it. Of course, someone said you should pick Sheets. I did. Of course I did. Sheets and Delicates. Y'all, if you haven't already, what are you waiting on? Maddie waited forever, but she finally did it. Finally did it, and she loved it too. Love how they incorporated the first cover and the second cover.
Very cute.
By the way, Brenna Thumler, she's amazing. Will there be a third one? I don't know, but I need there to be. I need the series to just keep on going.
I feel like they've hinted or something. I can't remember because Brenna was in the chat.
Mm-hmm. The chat I wasn't in. It's fine. We'll bring it up forever. I'm just kidding. But I have to show off. By the way, this is my lovely copy that Mary got me forever ago. Look at that. Got me signed with the little sheets. So yeah, if you don't know Sheets, our main character, she's a teenager, right? She works at a laundromat, and she's got a lot of life going on. She's got a lot of things in life, and it's hard and it's difficult, y'all.
It's difficult.
But then she meets Wendell, the lovely little ghost, and she has a ghost friend. And in this, ghosts are depicted with sheets on them, the classic ghost, right?
So cute.
And it'll make you feel things. It's dramatic. It's wonderful. And I mean, I love this art. Can we I'm trying to get here's a nice fall feel, right?
It's very comforting.
Oh yeah, the deluxe edition comes out this month? Yeah, this month?
Yeah, because it was going to come out last month, but it got pushed back.
It was pushed back. Yeah, because everything right now.
A lot of books are going to, so expect that. But
right.
It looks really good. That's the one I'm going to pick up. And
yeah, I'm going to get it even though I have these. I'm getting it. I have to get both. But yeah, Delicates is the sequel. And it's so good. If y'all have Hoopla, you can read them there, or you can pick them up. Oh my gosh, Reed's at work. How are you on here, Reed?
Yeah, Mary said it's Fangirlz with a Z.
Love it.
You know what makes me feel really comforted in October? This book, of course.
Of course.
And now,
of course,
most people I know have read this. This is my first Ito book, still my favorite. Oh, wait, tell me, what am I saying? I should have picked up Uzumaki.
It's both. That's all. It's both. Really all.
Again, I'm not taking my medication. So, a good Junji Ito book is very comforting to me. That just screams October.
Oh, yeah.
It's not October yet until I sit down with one of these bad boys. It's just the best. Uzumaki is my favorite. Tomie is close second. And then a bunch of the others. Gyo is not my favorite. I like it a lot, but Fish, out
of...
fine.
I still really liked it, but that was certainly my least favorite of the ones I really liked.
But if you are looking for a lighthearted one, may I show you Junji Ito's Yon and Mu, which is about his real life and his cats that he thinks are terrifying.
It's a beautiful pick.
And of course they are when you draw them like this.
And it gets worse and worse. And it's so funny. It is so good. The deluxe edition comes out this month. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it glows in the dark.
Ooh.
I know.
No, we just got a comment that I'm sure you have in your pile.
I actually don't currently.
Can we read Pumpkinheads?
Pumpkinheads is so good. We talk about it like every fall, I feel like. You should totally read it. It's so good. I don't have that in my pile just because I don't own it. I've never owned it. I just check it out all the time. I lent it out,
and so I'm like, I don't know where it is right now.
But that's certainly a pick of mine.
If we owned Pumpkinhead, if I had it near me, it would be on the list because Pumpkinheads is also a perfect fall book. Even if not October, definitely November. Because it is exactly what you want to see: hay rides, apple cider, that kind of stuff. It's just
love,
cute little romance. It's what you're looking for.
It's so great. It's so great. Well, you mentioned Ito, so I had to grab one, and I grabbed Frankenstein. You and I both love pretty much all the Ito. Again, everything but No Longer Human. I liked Uzumaki more than this, but I think if you're just jumping in and you just want some quick stories,
anthologies.
If you're aware of Frankenstein, he does do his adaptation of Frankenstein in this, but it also has short stories after it, right? So half the book is like short stories. So
I love that most of his are short stories, and sometimes they collect the same short story in a few different books, and I don't even care. Like the Hole in the Wall one or the Hole in the Mountain, love it.
Oh, put it in every book.
Love it.
Put it in every book.
It makes me feel things, but I don't know why.
It makes me want to go to the side of a mountain and be like, oh my gosh, is this hole meant for me? And then just, it's so
not
good.
Go in.
Yeah.
Never.
But if you just want to, great short story collection, jump in. If you've never tried Ito, you can get a good, nice sampler here. That's how I feel like these are. Good samplers.
Oh, yeah. I'll just pick off what's in order. Another light one. Because of You.
It's so good.
Death Wins a Goldfish. I love this book. It's a nice little fun spooky tale. Spooky as in there's a Grim Reaper.
Mm.
But they're like, hey, you've been working too hard. You have all these vacation days. You need to take a year off. So he takes a year off from being the Grim Reaper, and he does stuff. He wins a goldfish at the fair. He goes and he has a little journaling. He makes a dating profile.
It's a lot of self-help. Yeah.
He tries skateboarding. It's really cute and different, and love that. Reflections from a Grim Reaper's year-long sabbatical.
It's so good.
It's great. And it's by the illustrator, the main illustrator of the New York Times column Modern Love, which is what the Amazon Prime show is based off of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely. I don't think I even realized that.
Yeah.
Reed's trying to claim that, by the way. He said, don't you mean because of Reed?
Yeah.
Because I think he picked that out and then I read it. But,
he picked it out for you.
Yeah. So that counts, Reed. Again, more long, spooky light. Of course, Snapdragon.
Oh.
Right? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. This is the copy that you got me with the little signature, and they're so great. I will read anything by Catley forever because everything I've read is fabulous. Thirsty Mermaid's also great, but this one has witches and spooky magicness like that, and
dog.
And the dog is so good, and of course, just this art and the atmosphere is very fall, right? It'll make you feel like you're in fall times. It's perfect. It really is. Spookiness. Just pick it up. It's great.
Ta-da! Bottom feeders. Because I will never not hype up Ezra Clayton Daniels with every fiber of my being. Because y'all know we love Upgrade Soul, but I don't see Upgrade Soul as an October book. I see it as a forever book.
Yeah, I agree.
I do see Bottom Feeders as an October book. So, like another book that I wish I had near me, I don't know where it is. I must have lent it out. Why do I do that? Some spooky apartment shenanigans. Is there a monster? Is there racism? Yes.
All of it.
But it's spooky, but the colors are really fun. Like, this Fantagraphics. I There's just something about this that I really love. It's set in Chicago, and things get real wild, as they do with an Ezra Clayton Daniels book. I say as if I've read more than 2 of his. I know he has a new one coming out, but love the vibes of this. And, it's another cute, like, weird shape book, which is both wonderful and awful for your bookshelves.
Absolutely.
But I love it still.
Yeah, at least that's not like a crazy wide one. Those are the hard ones.
Like
that one's
my
least
battle
manageable.
pack that I'm looking at.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of another weird shape, which I believe you're going to maybe mention this too, but the Creepy Case Files of Margo Maloo.
Yes,
of course.
Wait, let me hold mine up too.
Twins.
I don't have the other one. I don't have this one.
You have to get the other one.
Good. You can read it with your kids if you have kids.
Absolutely, it's great. Great all ages tale. They're little monsters. Margo Maloo keeps the peace, basically.
Let me highlight this.
Yeah.
Art.
I love the art. I believe you can actually read some or all of this online. I think it started as a webcomic. So, look into that.
I will say, though, even seeing us hold it up here, or reading it online, does not do this book justice as far as how beautiful it is.
No.
Like, holding in my hands, the inking, the lettering is perfect. And I don't know.
Absolutely.
I wish I had the words to describe to you why this is so cute. But it gives you the feeling of, like, the funnies in your newspaper if they were, like, really, really high quality.
I agree. It's just so well done. He's just a great cartoonist. There's some people where you're just like, this is like classic, great cartooning, and that's what you're going to get here. And yeah, these books, the quality, it's first, second. You got some raised things here, which is very nice. Very nice. And they're cute, like, again, smaller books. But they work well for your shelf, I feel like. Because, again, they're not crazy wide. You're not going to have a big problem. And there's currently only 2. I hope there's going to be more. But right now there are 2.
Well, you showed some small books. Let me show you the behemoth of Rachel Rising.
Yeah. Oh.
Which is forever and always phenomenal. Did you have grab it too for today?
It's so good. We're just going to keep eating twins. Yeah.
I love you. First of all, love the chunkiness of this.
Oh, just the chunkiest, the perfect.
And we love some Terry Moore in here. But man, Rachel Rising, chef's kiss perfect. It feels, the best way I can describe it is like it feels like a 90s like show, like TV show, like it feels like, has got Buffy energy as far as the style of everyone.
I agree.
Everyone's style, almost like, or like if you're watching, I'm not saying it's like Friends, but saying stylized of Friends, like the characters in there, with a great, just spooky horror background to it. And it's just, the whole book is beautiful. I mean, for those who already know Terry Moore, I mean, phenomenal artist. Very consistent artist, too, as well.
Yeah.
And I think, like, if you weren't a big fan of Strangers in Paradise, which, I mean, you should be, I will say that, like, you could even say that this has a more mature, I don't know if you're going to see it that well, mature look to it. It feels like refined, like he like really reached his style in this.
Well, he certainly got better and better after all those years,
Well, yeah, because I mean, he doesn't stop. This is a non-stop guy right here. But I remember like reading Rachel Rising and just obsessing and not feeling like it was enough, and I didn't feel like it was enough. And luckily, we have more now. So I guess you never have to worry about the Terryverse. You're gonna see all these characters again.
I'm so excited.
Serial is out right now, which features one of my favorite characters from this book. So excited to see that include. And we still have to read 5 years.
Yeah.
Which we both have.
Yep. We're both behind.
Whoa, I've never heard of that book. You're talking about Margo Maloo. Where can you find it? I love finding all ages books to read with my son. I got stuff in Stock Trades.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know the first one's on IST still. I don't know about the second one.
I found it in my local comic book store too, in like the kids section. So I think this should be pretty available online.
Yeah, the cover price is $16, so it's not that bad if you had to find it in a shop. But yeah, these are great all ages little spooky tales.
Little spooky tales.
I'm getting a call from Ticketmaster. Can Can we just talk about that real quick?
Why are they calling?
I mean, I have a show coming up,
That's true.
But it's weird that they're calling me. It actually says Ticketmaster on it.
I hope it's just a reminder.
Yeah, I'm gonna screen the call. Anyway, that was you, right? Okay. Have we missed anything in the chat? Is that... Oh, hey, Gabby. Gabby's here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Of course, Dementia 21. Dementia 21. Oh, you're going to love it. There are 2 volumes. This is Fantagraphics. It's like they're mostly short stories, but it all follows the same girl in the same world. She's like a caretaker for elderly people. And if you like Ito, you're going to love this, basically. It is bizarre. It's so weird, and it's so creepy. And I love it. And I mean, just look at this art. Come on. Like, weird stuff's going to happen.
Give me Paprika vibes, so like that's great.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Here's some good teeth. Look at that.
Look at those teeth.
Look at those teeth. There's a point where, like, dentures are coming to life. As
That's
you do.
what I like to see.
That's what you need, right?
I want it to not, because you get very comforted, like you get comfortable in like traditional Western horror of what that's going to look like, and even traditional Japanese horror in film. Like I know what that looks like.
Yeah.
But there's something so comforting about this style, like the same people who do sort of Ito style, almost Lovecraftian, where it's just so otherworldly and bonkers, and it doesn't feel scary and real. It's more just like, I don't know, it's like a little warm cup of tea.
It really
that
is.
Not be how I describe it, but that is how I feel about it.
I absolutely agree, though, because as I was reading this, I was like, what am I reading? But it's so good and weird that I can't stop,
Yeah.
There's some interesting color pages in the back.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, their art's just crazy cool. I mean, look at this. What is happening? What?
Oh, why is there toilet paper?
Oh, it's a good question.
Whoops.
I mean, what?
I keep undoing.
I'll stop now. But
okay. One of the best feeling books of all time.
Oh,
as in touch. It feels very. Oh my god, Kristan! So in love with you.
We'll sit here and just enjoy the feeling.
Yeah, Harrow County, which is perfect. Cullen Bunn. Actually, I have another Cullen Bunn book here too. I should just go ahead and grab that. Cullen Bunn does great with Southern horror. You just go through
absolutely.
Like it has the right feel to it, and I'm not talking about the texture anymore. I just feel like he's got such a great handle on dialogue and story that I'm very impressed. Definitely love Harrow County, and there's nothing like the library edition.
Oh, it's the best.
Especially when they got the ribbon.
They got the ribbon. They got the Chris Schweitzer doing intros for him.
Oh, because if Chris Schweitzer likes the book, let me tell you, it's good.
Yeah,
okay?
Absolutely.
And I know he's my boy, but I'm just saying. I know that he didn't recognize me when I saw him at the Comic-Con last month, but I dyed my hair and I had a mask on, so that's fine.
Yeah, just be like, you were on my show, man. What's wrong with you?
You're on my show. But since just say, I want to throw in a quick little Cullen Bunn Blood Feud. This is a one in time.
I haven't read this. I'm writing it down.
It's by Oni Press. Picture people dealing with vampires, but oh gosh, my pug is upset. But 2 feuding Southern clans, like the Hatfields and McCoys, basically. Okay, so picture that backdrop, but with like a Southern feel. Oh, perfect. Love it.
Beautiful.
Real quick. So, in a way, you're telling us to read anything from Japan with horror elements? No.
Probably not.
I will say that I'm a huge Japanese movie buff. And there's a lot of Japanese horror that I like. That being said, there's a lot in Japanese horror that I cannot recommend to everyone. One of my favorite movies is Suicide Circle. I can't recommend that to people for a lot of reasons, but a lot of it tends to be very exploitative of women. And it like gross. So, And I can handle that an appreciation for like the goofiness of Japanese like horror, but a lot of it can be like really gross. Oh, my volume's low. I'm sorry. Thanks for telling me. I can't tell.
I can't either because I hear it fine in here, right?
Yeah, so I appreciate that. My computer is still broken, so we're working on getting that fixed, so I can't use my full mic. But thank you, because in case somebody tells me, I have no idea. I hope that's better. It's close to my mouth. Let me know. If not, then guess I'll die. I'm joking. That's a meme.
Oh,
I
okay.
wouldn't. I'm not. I'm fine.
I'm not up with the cool kid memes.
But James, I do recommend like it's lower now. Is that for real? No.
It sounded higher to me.
Hello. It's me.
It got higher in my headset. That's the thing, because when we're talking, like, you sound totally fine to me.
I could go to my laptop and just be loud. You can hear everything down here. I'll switch it. Do.
It's weird it's lower, though. It got higher for me. Oh, yeah, someone mentioned earlier that they just reprinted the Rachel Rising Omnibus, the hardcover, so you can still get these at Abstract Studios.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, no.
Oh, you hear me now?
Oh, no, you're cutting in and out.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it was me.
No, I think it's me. Is it
You sound better now. Yeah.
Okay, the connection was dropping out. Yeah, that's because it's been without my microphone, because my computer's wicked busted. It's just hard to hear me right now. But thank you, let me know. Yeah, I really enjoy Korean horror and thrillers, but they are so not for everyone. Yeah, same. I love them, but like as someone who talks about like the issues I talk about online a lot, I feel a little bad. You know what I mean? I'm like, ugh.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm on my computer, my laptop one night now, so that sounds okay.
By the way, we just have to throw in that if anyone hasn't heard our latest streams, you have to watch Squid Game. If you're one of the people who aren't, you just probably need to.
Yeah.
That's all. It's great. It's for the time too. It's for the season. I had a friend call me earlier and she was like, I finished it. Let me tell you about it. And she guessed the ending. I was like, how? I was stupid. I did not know. Anyway, that's my story. My next pick, of course, Old Head.
I'm so glad you grabbed it because I don't know where I put it because I wanted to hold that one too.
Well,
but everyone, please read Old Head. It's so good.
We're twins in my head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Old Head's so good. Kyle Stark's friend of mine. He's fabulous. He's killing it. This dialogue's great. If you want, there's vampire hunters, there's Dracula, there's a cool basketball element. I mean, what more can you want? It is nonstop fun. It is truly fun. So if you want a fun Halloween book, this is your book.
Absolutely. It's bonkers crazy. But in the best way. Ooh, okay, so I only have one more. Oops. Oh, no, I have two. Abbott.
Oh, yeah. I still need to read that.
You gotta read it so
I know.
bad.
I'm writing these things down.
It's by Saladin Ahmed, and I wish I had other books of his to show you to recommend, because really you can read a lot of his books for October, honestly. But I love this. You have like a witchy detective. It's set in 1972. She's a hottie. And I'm pretty sure she's gay. Can't remember. I'm pretty sure she's gay. That's not a selling point for a lot of you, but it's a selling point for me.
It's at least your headcanon, right?
Yeah. Crazy stuff happens.
Oh.
If you're like kind of like noir detective deal where you're not exactly sure what's going on, she kind of has to wrangle with her own past and abilities. Love it. Love a little spooky Detroit.
Nice. Love that. Of course, I have to mention Steeple with John Allison.
I need to read
They're
it.
two trades. The two trades now, which is so great because at the end of the first trade, you were probably like, oh no, I need what? And then thankfully the second one came out. So yeah, if you haven't yet, it's a blasty blast. There's creatures coming out of the sea. There's, there's there's a Satanist, there's church people, like there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of religion stuff, but in a fun way. Yeah, it's a blast. And if you know John Ellison at all, I mean, look at this. Come on now.
I mean,
what more can you want? It's great. And has spooky feels.
Spooky feels. Okay, now's my last one. And there's, we're not mentioning every book, and part of the reason is because we don't own all the wonderful spooky books we've read. So if there's something that's missing, maybe we've read it, and maybe we don't have enough time to put it on our tables to talk about it for the show. But my last pick is Nailbiter. This divides a lot of people because of the ending. So this is collected in 3 deluxe editions from Image. A lot of people are split on how it ended. I loved all of it, but I really like serial killer stuff. I'm the stereotype. I know. I like it. And I like the premise of this, where there's like a town where all the serial killers are born from, and like, what's that about? We need to look into it, and what does this mean? I need to find a page that's not gross.
It's gonna be hard.
It's hard to do. Anyways, if you like serial killer stuff and you like kind of a mystery sort of deal with a little sprinkle of like kind of supernatural elements, right? I recommend it personally.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree. And I like the ending. I will say those are available on Hoopla and digitally. I don't know how easy to access the trades are, but the deluxe hardcovers are very out of print. So those probably aren't easily accessible for you.
Yeah, because a lot of us jumped in and bought a bunch from in-stock trades, because in-stock trades had some special like
they were very cheap,
covers, and they were wicked cheap. So we were all like, okay. So I feel like everyone I know owns these special stuff from like Nailbiter, because we're all we keep track of in-stock trades. So we're just like, oh yeah, that's why everybody owns Witches. It was 98 cents.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true.
I don't recommend Witches. If Lee was here, he would tell you how much he loves Witches. I don't.
It's so funny because someone mentioned it. I did a spooky video with Jess, and they were like, Witches, and I was like, They were like, do you recommend Witches? I was like, I didn't like it. And then Jess was like, I loved it. I'm like, well, apparently most people do, but you and I at least connect with that.
Jess also doesn't like Beautiful Darkness. I loved Beautiful Darkness. The infamous one he poured the root beer on or whatever.
Yeah.
I loved Beautiful Darkness.
I just got that from the library, so
Please read it.
I'm gonna read it because I'm curious which friend I fall on. Right? Will it be the side of Maddie or the side of Jess? I feel like I know, but you probably know too. Twins. I of course have to mention the great Abby Howard books I read earlier this year. The Crossroads of Midnight. This one's so good. It's short stories. They're all horrific in their own ways. Beautiful black and white art, just gorgeous. And there's, I think, 5 or 6 stories in here, and they're all creepy in their own ways. And this really blew me away. Like, I'm trying not to show spoilers. It blew me away. Definitely pick this up. Abby Howard, Iron Circus Comics. I also have to mention her other book, The Last Halloween. This is the first in a series, and this is just like fun. I kind of all ages, because the main character's like 12, right? Yeah. But some spooky stuff still happens, and it's definitely like very Halloween-y and cartoony and just total fun. So definitely these two.
I don't have any more picks.
I didn't grab any more. Oh wait, I grabbed one more. Okay, we'll do that one.
Fine. This is a little short lunch treat.
That's right. Another. You know about this?
Okay. Yes, because as long as it's the same thing as the show.
I assume it is.
Because I just watched the show last year and loved it.
Okay.
So if this is the same thing, then I'm very excited for you.
I assume it is. I read this years ago.
Okay.
But what I remember is
that one big old chunk.
It's a chunky beast, girl. I got this a long time ago, and I read it, and I remember loving it. But I'm pretty sure the main girl's like a ghost, right? In a classroom, And
Yeah.
does that sound the same as what you?
Yeah, without getting us into spoilers, yeah.
Yeah, without saying much more than that. But yeah, it was a great time. And yeah, this is a chonky beast.
Very good.
So if you want a good chonker, it's a good time.
Yeah, we had to order a bootleg version of the anime to watch it.
Oh. What is with that in some of these anime? That sucks.
It's that monster, right? It was just me being like, do you want the Google Drive download for the monster? Because I've got it.
Just like opening your,
Yeah.
Google Drive link right here.
What are you buying?
Just click it. Oh, Mary loved Beautiful Darkness too. Well, I definitely need to read this, y'all. Yeah. Oh, Robin.
Yeah,
she's wanting to be involved.
What kind of horror most gets to you? That's a hard question because it's a lot of them. I love mysteries, though. I think a movie can even be bad, but if there's a very good twist at the end, I'm going to love it. Similarly, there's stuff that, like, the story's been very good, but if the ending is a bad twist, I might hate it all.
Mm.
And I have felt that way about Erased forever, and I will never not be upset about it.
Man, I really need to go back to that. Yeah, I read the first hardcover, and I didn't go back, and I need to, because I liked it. But I've heard it breaks you.
Yeah. Hey, Robin. Speaking of Erased, I've been watching Tokyo Revengers. I think we should read it, because to me, so far, that one just makes me happier, and I think you'd like it. Speaking of time travel and trying to keep people from dying.
Okay. I'm writing this down, too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Beautiful Darkness is good, but it traumatized me. I never want to read it again. Also, yay, catching a live stream twice in a week. Woo!
Yeah, glad you could be here. Y'all are making me I need to pick this up, like, immediately.
Didn't read it, but I love the beach episode of Another, LOL. Good take on the trope.
That sounds fun.
The Hunt, Irish monster spookiness. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Kristan, what's that book about diabetes behind you? It seems really spoopy.
Oh no, I'm dropping everything. Did you see that? This is not spooky at all. Diabetes is for lovers. You can get this right now at reedchancellor.storeandreed.com. Did I do that right, Reed? I always forget what that link is. But yeah, it's about Reed's life with diabetes. He's type 1. And 25% of proceeds go to T1 International, who are all about insulin for all. Because insulin's too expensive. Yay!
Yay! Well, we have gone through all of our spoopiness.
We did it. I'm happy for us. We have more scattered about, but we don't have all the time, right?
Yeah. And I do recommend that if you, I think we may have some viewers that we don't normally see, if you like this video and you like us, we are in social, so like Fangirlz Assemble on Instagram and Twitter. So,
Twitter is at Fangirlz with a Z live. Just heads up. Yeah.
Okay, Twitter at Fangirlz Live. And Instagram, Fangirlz Assemble. Follow us so you can get updated on when our next show is going to be, what we're going to do, because we're still putting together our October picks, but all of our October is going to be spooky stuff, as is tradition.
Yes.
So we will be spooking it up the whole month.
Spooking it up.
So,
for us.
hang out with us.
Yeah, please. And if you have some recommendations, let us know. We're all about that.
Send us a message or leave in the comments later. But thank you all so much, and we will catch you all soon. And check out our sponsor, InStockTrades.com. I should take a breath before I say that.
Get some good deals.
Bye, guys.